Welcome to Simply Living It. In today's video, I want to talk about my goals, my intentions. Why in the world am I doing this simple living journey? What in the world? Where did this come from? Why am I doing this? My goals in keeping a minimalist home. My goals in this slow living lifestyle. When I say minimalist, you might think this is like incredibly extreme. For our home and our family, it's not. I am seeing and realizing that it is a continual process. Love what you have. When you use what you have and you wear what you have, if it's not serving me, I can let it go and it feels so good. First thing I'm thinking that is going to come with this, my goal is to remove unnecessary things in our home. Unnecessary things that are taking up extra space, extra clutter, creating that noise in my mind, in our home, that anxious feeling because there's just too much stuff, and opening up our home to actually use what we have in it, to keep things that we use, that we enjoy, that we love. Let go of the things that are just adding to the chaos and the clutter and the noise, letting go of the excess so we can live more comfortably as a family. Another goal that I have in creating this lifestyle that I'm craving is to open the walls of our home more to serve others. That is something that we haven't really been that great at doing, in all honesty. I mean, there are times that we'll have family barbecues and different family members over for different events or even just because, but I would like to expand on that a little bit and have more family dinners and more family time here in our home, making those memories as a family. And I feel like a lot of times there's pressure. There's pressure to have the perfect home. There's pressure, and this is unnecessary pressure I put on myself. No, this is not anything anybody has done. But there's this pressure that because I stay home, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have to have this perfect, immaculate home all the time. Because if I don't, then am I doing my job, right? Like these are things pressures that I've put on myself that are unnecessary and unrealistic because we live in the walls of this home. Life happens here every single day. This home is going to look lived in. It's going to be dirty. There are going to be Legos and dirt and grass and water bottles and shoes everywhere. Bedrooms that do not always have their beds made. This is real life, like we live here. So why am I putting this unattainable goal on myself? I have just discovered that maybe part of the problem is I just have too much stuff. I'm trying to manage too many things. So if I can let go of some of those things, if we can let go of some of the Legos, there wouldn't be quite as many Legos. I don't know if that's true because they still find their way everywhere. But we have seriously like 3 huge bins of Legos, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean like huge. If we could minimize those a little bit, if I can get rid of some of the excess that's all around in my drawers, in my cupboards, my pantry, in all the areas and all the things, and make our home just feel more cozy the way that I'm craving, I am feeling like I would feel more at peace. There's less to manage, there's less to clean, there's less to do, because it just is simple. Having a simple home means there's less stuff. And I say quiet, I say simple, quiet life. I say that a lot. And I don't want that to be misconstrued as in there's no noise. Like there was a comment a while back that was like, my house is not gonna be quiet for quite a while. Like I don't want a quiet home. I do not want a quiet home. I am forever grateful for the noise in this home. I do not want a quiet home. What I mean by that is the noise, like the noise that when I look around and I see stuff, the noise and the feelings that creates inside of me that I need to pick that up, I need to clean that, I need to put that away. And this is reality, this is gonna happen. We live here, like I said, we are a family of 5 in this home. We have a relatively small home, so there's stuff here. We've lived here for 14 years. There's gonna be stuff that needs cleaned and decluttered, and that's just the way it is. That's life, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. One of the goals that I hope to attain through this is just challenging myself to open the doors of our home a little more often, to serve, to love, to invite people into our space and to create an environment and an atmosphere that is comfy and cozy and open. Then we have just the obvious less stuff is less to clean. Like that just is a common, like we just know that. If you have less stuff, there's less to clean. If you have a smaller home, hypothetically, that means there's less square footage, like there is less square footage to clean because your home is smaller. We have 1.5 bathrooms. So I have 1.5 bathrooms to keep clean. Had we had a bigger house and we had a master bath and all the things, I would have more bathrooms and more space to clean. So for me, having less stuff, less clothes, less toys, less kitchen utensils and pots and pans, less stuff, less surface areas to collect stuff on means there will be less that I have to keep clean, right? Like, this makes sense to me. What I'm hoping to see with this lifestyle change, I don't even know if you want to call it a lifestyle. I don't even feel like it's a lifestyle change. I feel like I'm just cleaning stuff out and creating less space. Like, so maybe I need to quit saying lifestyle because that's my brain, guys, and that's how my brain works. But I don't feel like our life is not changing. There's nothing changing about us or the way we are living. We are just living slowly. We're living with more intent. We are living with less. It's not like we're changing our lifestyle, really. So it's not that dramatic. Like, I don't want to be that dramatic. Just getting rid of stuff. Like, it's simple. It's simple. But with this, getting rid of stuff, I am hoping to have less anxious mind when I come home. We all know when we get up in the morning, if the first place you go is the bathroom, you get up and you go in the bathroom and your bathroom is all chaotic and out of order, it's gonna stress you out. On co-op days, if I wake up and there are dishes in the sink and I'm making breakfast and my sink is full and the dishes need swapped out of the dishwasher and my house is all crazy and chaotic, yes, we live here, yes, this is life, yes, I'm grateful for all of it, but the reality is it's gonna be too much and it's gonna probably set me over the edge and I'm probably gonna leave my house cranky. That is just simply the reality of it, because I don't like leaving my house to go somewhere and be gone all day to come back to a sink full of dishes and clothes everywhere and shoes at the front door and all the things. I like to leave my home a peaceful place and come back to my home a peaceful place. Again, within means, right? Like, we live here. These aren't unrealistic expectations. These are just simple things that I'm hoping will transform out of this. And going right back to the having less to clean, less to organize, less to declutter, less stuff everywhere, taking up space. Like, in my mind, this all makes sense. I've been reading or listening to on Audible, Minimalist Home, and I can't remember the guy's name. As a quote, "Never organize what you can discard." To me, that makes perfect sense. I have 2 junk drawers in there, for instance. And there's many times I'll go and just organize my junk drawers, organize my closet, organize my makeup bag. Most of the time, 99% of the time, don't come back to that stuff. Why am I organizing what I can discard? Like, that quote in and of itself spoke volumes to me. Same with our junk drawers, all of it. I can throw 70% of what's in those junk drawers away because, hello, it's in the name, they're junk. Less getting after my kids, I feel like, and maybe this is unrealistic, but I'm feeling like their rooms won't be quite as chaotic. They're not going as extreme in their rooms as I am, because the reality is my boys are growing boys. I have 3 of them. There are items that we save from one kid to the next to hand down. We do that. I'm not gonna go crazy and get rid of all of their stuff and just throw it all out for the sake of this clutter-free home. We will have clutter. My boys will have extras. We will have extra boots that no feet fit currently. We will have extra pants that no little buns can fit in. Like, that's just the way it goes, because hand-me-downs. But overall, minimizing what they have. Holding on to the toys that they use and that they love and letting go of the rest. Holding on to the clothing items that they're wearing that they love. If it's something that they don't wear all that often or don't actually really like, donating it, gifting it to someone who can use it. The last thing I want to talk about is the financial side of this. Purchases, memberships, auto renewals, stuff like that. This goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about, which is finances. There's a lot of things that we buy because I think I like it, but when I get home, I don't necessarily love it. So just really holding on to what I actually love. If I don't really love it, I don't need to buy it. Buying and keeping items that you truly, truly, truly love. I want to love the pieces that I bring into our home. I want to love and actually use the pieces that I buy. So changing those types of habits too, I think it very much can benefit financially, your home, your finances, what you're spending, where your money's going. These are my goals, my why behind all of this. And it all started with walking away from Instagram, and everything has changed. I feel like there is so much to gain, so much to be added to our life by walking this out. And it's going to be a process. I say that all the time. Continue sharing what I can here on my channel and just hope that it encourages you. But for those of you who are wondering, why are you doing this? Is your husband on board? What's the point? What's the reason? Those are some of my reasons why, and what I'm hoping will be on the other side of this. So this is just our journey. This is our story. This is my why. and I hope it encourages you. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.